Welcome back to the channel, lads and ladies. Welcome to this live presentation of Tomb of Tyrants. This is a fun and engaging puzzle game that is sort of a match 4 type game, almost a mix between a Puzzle and Dragons type and Puzzle Quest type game, both of which are fantastic examples in the genre. And the advantage that this game has over Puzzle and Dragons is that it's not free to play. You buy the game once and you don't need to sink your entire life into it to get the most out of it. Having said that, replayability is almost endless. As you'll see, we've acquired something of a vast dungeon of our own. So we'll go ahead and start the game by hitting Rule, which turns into the play button, and the world starts paused. So we're in the midst, perhaps actually toward the tail end of one of our adventures. You'll see up here, adventurers hostile to us, outlined in red as they go down into our dungeon. Franklin the Graduate, a human professor, coming to attack us, along with his student Claire the Bright and a dwarf. And down we go. Where are my monsters? Well, you know, they have more important things to do than to hang out around the surface, because these purple portals are a direct link from the surface to my lair. So I like to line up my people on the downside of those portals so they can't just bypass my minions entirely. And here we see, outlined in blue, Laura Bumal the Pissed, a level 10 goblin miner. He, when he's not bashing heads or throwing explosives at enemies, will mine resources for me. If we look at his description, I don't actually see where that is, so I think it's just a matter of the stage that he's on that he'll mine resources for me. Damien the Offender, level 10, max level, thief. You can see his health in hearts and his defensive stat in little evasiveness green, whatever that is. There's other defensive stats. You can see this brigand is using armor in the blue shields. And let's look at a spellcaster character. Well, here, this enemy, Liam the Studious, has these purple, whatchamacallit, defenses. And those are recharged through various means that I'm sure we'll end up talking about. Over to the left is our active area. Most of this is passive, so my minions do their own thing in the room that I assigned them to, and that thing tends to be waiting for enemies to show up and then bashing them on the head. They can also be set to patrol the dungeon. You can see these elevators off to the sides here, where ally and enemy alike will traverse the dungeon. Now, heroes will not pass up a room that has monsters in it unless it's already full in the terms of 3 characters of heroes. So it's a 3-on-3 battle in each room, and if there's more heroes, they'll keep moving down the dungeon. And eventually we get to me, the Tyrant, level 3. I didn't even know I could level up. You can see we have 2 hearts and 2 shields in terms of defense, so most attacks will one-shot kill us, so we want to defend ourselves adequately. You can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms, 6 rooms before we see enemies. And I think this little bar here shows the progress of the battle. Enemy health, allied health. Get the idea? Heroes come down, we mess them up, and we protect the Tyrant. Now this is not the first Tyrant by any means, and he will not be our last, if I have anything to say about that. But eventually he will fall, probably one hit by an enemy hero, and my tomb will collapse up, and I'll lose most of my rooms. Although last time the tomb collapsed, I think I had like 16 rooms and 13 or 14 monsters left. So you keep a bit of your progress, you lose about half of it, and you start over again. Enemies come in waves of increasing difficulty. You can probably see where this is going, so let's get into the bulk of the gameplay. This is a match 4 puzzle game. So I have the world paused right now, but let's say I want to move this over, and it drops down. You can see this green one moved. I move the entire row or column every time I select something and drag, and then I can drop down there, and this 1.25x means we get more than the regular effect because we matched more than the minimum amount of matches. So by matching more than is required, or by doing a combo, you can get better results. So let's try a little something cheeky if we can. We'll set up that bone there, and you can see it's blocked by some meat before the next bone, so we'll move that over. Oh, made an accidental match there. I'm so good. And we'll move this over, and voila, that was a double, which gives us 2.5 times the normal result. So what are we actually getting out of making these matches? There's an immediate effect and a stored, or a stockpiled effect. The immediate effect is based on the tiles you matched. Flesh heals your minions. The blue ones restore their armor stat, so they take armor damage when they take damage, and that restores the armor defensive ability. The pink restores the spellcaster's defensive ability. The orange resets or reduces the cooldown time on your items that you've used. You can see I've used this curative cordial, which is sitting at a 45-second cooldown right now. You can see the world is paused. We do that with the spacebar, and I tend to pause in between every match, just because you can take all the time in the world to plan out your next match. What should we do next? Well, we could start setting up these purples to combo with the blues, but we'll talk about that after we finish going over the board. The loot is how your monsters level up. So it says they distribute experience points based on the loot that you bring in. So they might have to also participate in battle to level up. I'm not quite sure how that works, but I think they have to participate in battle, and then when you acquire loot by matching gold tokens, then they actually get the experience toward their maximum based on their participation in battle. I'm not quite sure how that works, so we'll move on before I look even dumber than I actually am. The purple, we're going to call this purple. Dark blue is a ruin tile, and the ruin tiles will fatigue enemy heroes, so they have sort of a stamina deal going on, and it has to do with how quickly they move through the dungeon. That will passively increase our survivability by slowing down the enemy. What else? Is that everything? No. The white bone tiles are used to resurrect dead minions. So when a minion dies, his token will show up here, and he'll have a certain number of bone that's required to bring them back to life. And again, the matching amount is multiplied by a reward multiplier for doing multi-matches or matching more than the required 4 tokens. So already this game is very complex, and yet it's one of those games where you start out very simple. You'll start with one room, and you'll just start adding rooms to your dungeon and having a few monsters, and maybe playing for 5 or 10 minutes before you die. inevitably, almost always due to lack of resources. And now I'm at this point where the resources are raining down so fast, I need to hit the brakes sometimes just to clear enough room to add rooms to my dungeon. Now what you don't see is the room construction panel, which would show up here, and it would just give me little miniature versions of these rooms to choose from, along with the cost of the room in terms of resources, which are stockpiled here. That's that stockpiled effect of matching tiles. So as I match tiles, these start to fill up. You can see we're pretty full on resources, other than the green one, growth, which doesn't even show up on the board right now. Those tiles are more rare for me just because of the creatures that I've selected to fill my dungeon with. And the reason you don't see that build menu is I've built all of the rooms that I have access to. So this is a fully constructed dungeon. It's not going to get any more secure than this, other than leveling up my people. So let's just get back into the gameplay and play until I die. Excuse me. So we'll just play nice and quick. Try and have fun in our final days on this planet. And see what we can accomplish. Let's see, we could start setting up a multi here. And how do we need to finish this? We'll pull this one down, and there you go. There's a multi-match. So that gave us a lot better cooldown on our items. And another thing, the purple, that's right. So, oh, a monster died, so Gashna the Culpable was slain. You might have heard that death sound effect. Here it shows his cost for paying to resurrect over on the left, or the cost in bones being 10. So we're going to try and match bones. And we'll move this one down, pause, move it over, pause, and we'll try and set up a multi. Or maybe we use this Calamitous Calcifier, which has a chance to infect nearby tiles with bone. Let's go ahead and do that and see what happens. So how many bone did we get out of that? Plenty to resurrect our guy. So now we want to heal him because he does not come back at full health. So we'll try and match some meat. Now how can we make this into a combo? We'll put some bone on top of it, and then put a meat. And then if we want to avoid moving this meat over away from where we just put it, we'll move this up and then over, and that won't affect the row that the bone is in, or that the meat is in. You see how that works? So up, over, down, and you can move up to 3 times. And convenient, because we just lost another monster but immediately made a good bone match. So there you go. That's right, babe, we're a good bone match. That's what the chart says. Anyway, what are we gonna do next? I kind of feel like we might have to match more bones soon. That seems to be something of a theme right now. The enemy hero is hitting very hard as we lose another monster, proving me right. Let's try and set up our next bone daddy. Can we do it? I think we can. There's a double. Oh my goodness, we're losing monsters left and right. Okay, we got him back. So let's go ahead and use this Deathly Draught item to harm enemy living for 2 poison damage and heal ally undead for 2 health. Checking our heal cooldown. Can you survive for 2 seconds, please? Yes, now everyone's a little bit more healthy than they were just a second ago. That's very helpful. We'll just go ahead and match that. Flesh. And we're about to lose this one anyway, I think. So, if you all don't mind, I'm gonna AFK for a second. I hear my toddler calling for assistance as my monsters continue to get wrecked by these heroes. So I'm gonna go ahead and go let my guppy out of nap time. Back in a second. Yeah, Guppy. You want to say hi to everybody? Hi, buddy. Guppy says hi, everybody. Okay. Oh, and by the way, as usual, I suck at like playing games and also watching the chat. So I wanted. Yeah. Let me blankie. So I wanted to do a live stream, just because I haven't done it for a while, but I have like, I'm not watching chat, and I do apologize. So where are we? We need lots and lots of everything. The heroes are starting to overwhelm us. You can see we got 3 monsters down right now. I do have the game paused, and let's talk about how we're gonna fix that. So we need bone. Of course, we want to set up a double. So how are we gonna do that? Maybe like this? Okay. Okay. So all we have to do is fix everything. What's that one do for me? That do anything for you? Could we do a triple? I think we could. Okay, check this out. I think we're gonna get a triple out of this. I might be wrong, but check this. Oh, it was just a double. I messed it up. Oh well. We still got 3 people dead. I might as well use that deathly draught. We're hurting. We are definitely hurting. So we need more bone. We could slow down those enemy heroes a little bit too. We'll just straight up match that. And what else are we gonna do? Our guys probably need armor as well. Let's try and set up a double on that one. Sometimes one thing I've noticed about this is when I click, it doesn't like recognize the click, so that can be a little bit of an annoyance. Okay. I think we got it. So we'll go here and then down. Blam! That was a double. 4 monsters dead. Alright, let's just buy them back. So, manually buying the life of these monsters. And buffs for everyone. And let's try and restock some bone. That didn't really do what we needed it to. So, it is what it is. And also, looks like we might have a chance for a double here. And a cooldown. Perfect. Perfection. Let's go ahead and go for that. There, a triple, a quadruple. Wow, that is rare. Of course, it was entirely planned. I was just keeping you suspended. Well, hold on a second. So if that's going to be there, we can move some bones over here. No. That'll do, right? I clicked, sir. I clicked. You saw me click. Okay, we did it. Okay, if we lost more monsters, I think we got them back. And look at all, you can see the resources raining down here. There's some sausages, a little tentacly arm, that's growth for you, and some anime ham. So, what do we do now? I see a good opportunity for a double there. So let's talk about that. How are we going to make this happen? Well, you can see I have something of a... What are we looking at here? Something of a planchon for bone, so let's just... Planchon means duck, by the way. The word you wanted, Toshio, was penchant. Penchant. Okay, anyway. That was a quadruple. Very nice. Like I said, you know, I say it's going to be a double, and then I'm actually just hiding the fact that I definitely know that I intended intentionally to make that a triple. There we go. I told you it was going to be a triple right there at the last second. Deathly draught. So again, that does some damage to enemies, and I love with this being a puzzle game that you can decide to pause whenever you want to line things up and do tricky stuff, because it gets really fast paced really rapidly. And that is a great sort of handle on the challenge button for those of you that are looking for a little something more in terms of challenge. you can oblige yourselves of the opportunity to play on a harder difficulty setting just by pausing the game less often. Of course, Scout's honor, you know, we'll just trust that you beat the game without pausing. There's probably an achievement for it. Well, what even is beating this game? Good question, and I have no answers. It could be that there's a victory mode to this game, but I do not know if that's actually the case. Now that's not going to set up a double until I move these over and then both down. That should do a double or a triple. You know, I just like to leave you in suspense. Hi, baby. I love you. Good morning. It's not morning, but she's a toddler, and good morning means it's not nap time anymore. And it is indeed not nap time anymore. Who makes that decision? You know who makes that decision. It's not me. It's the Bebis. So, let's just set up a, what's this going to be? 3, 5, 7? Not bad. We'll go ahead and go for that. Yeah, there we go. A match 7. Beautiful. You can see 1.75 times multiple. And of course, we just match a bunch of bone right before somebody dies. So we'll bring him back immediately and then drop some heals so that everybody can just be copacetic. And I haven't talked about things like passive items. These are all basically healing items that also debuff the enemies. So not bad at all. What else are we looking at? Let's move this over and then move that. Oh, well, I was a bit hasty, but it worked out for us in the end. Like Preparation H. Okay, another double. I think if they match at the same time instead of cascading, it's not worth quite as much of a multiplier, but it is still a multiplier. And, you know, I'm not sure. I haven't been keeping track of the numbers, so... Can we go there? Perfect, perfect. And then we match here, and we get a nice cascade. Beautiful. The cascade's gorgeous area. Now what? So we do have some green here, which is, you know, generally more prevalent on the West Coast. So what do I need out of this? That's a thing, and then we just need to go over here. Perfect. A double. Not bad at all. Nobody's dead right now, so that's helpful. Go ahead and drop that heal harm. Harming enemies and healing our own. Interesting, interesting. It looks like poison damage affects their maximum health. Quite nice, if I say so myself. And I did. What else are we going to do? So there's almost a double setup here for us. How do we transform that into something we can use? I think it's a little bit more tricksy than I want it to be. Unless I can... Ooh, this should be interesting. So move this. No. Right click to cancel the move. It didn't go where I wanted it to. And now... If I move this... Farfik Nugan. Well, it was a double. It just wasn't the one I was looking for. And that's just peachy. So now what? Well, we have almost one set up here, so let's work on that a little bit. Try and rock that down this direction. We can even drop a little more on top and see if we can rock that. And then we need to match a green here. Somehow. That's... Uh-oh, I smell poop. I got a diaper to change. Not my own. Thanks for asking. Let's see. If we drop that by 2, you can see this really starts to get rather interesting. Is that going to work? Yes, it will. Perfect. Okay. Again, if you'll excuse me. Un momento, por favor. I smell poop. I better clean up that toddler's diaper before things escalate into pancake form. You really don't want to have to deal with pancake poops. I guess I could check chat real quick if any of you guys are on. I don't even have the video up. For all I know, I could be just talking into the air. And, oh, Inkselderbler! I hope you don't mind me playing a bit of War Thunder while I watch you. Have your best life in a real game. Let's see, got shot down in Ta 152. You know what? You know what? That's an expensive shoot down. Nice to hear somebody's having fun in War Thunder. I loaded up the game and then I went to grab a screenshot and the game crashed in a really weird and interesting way. So, oh, I better go deal with that poopy diaper. I'll be back in a minute. Hi, Guppy. Stand so I can do a diaper. Yep. That's right. You were such a good girl. Okay. Well, you got a lot of toys out right now. Yeah, those are wipes. What's that on your shirt? Seahorsey.
Daddy seahorse.
Daddy seahorse. Oh, your diaper's coming off. You got a lot of poop in there.
Baby.
Bubble. It says a heart. Can you say heart?
Heart.
Heart means love.
Car.
Love you, baby.
A poo-poo.
It's a poo-poo.
Oh, poo-poo butt.
Yeah, poo-poo butt.
No, poo-poo sweet pop.
Poo-poo what?
See poop, Daddy.
Yeah, see poo-poo?
See poopy sweet.
Poopy streaks? On the toilet paper?
Toilet paper.
Poopy on the wipes?
Poo-poo wipes.
Poo-poo wipes, that's right.
Poop, poop. Poop wipe.
Yeah, poop wipe. Yep. Who wipes the poop?
You pop.
Yeah, Daddy wipes the poo-poo. That's right.
Daddy's pop. Poo-poo.
Daddy pop poo-poo.
Daddy pop. Pop.
I don't know if people will appreciate you going around saying that Daddy pops poo-poo. They might not understand what you mean. Okay. Okay. It's all fitting nicely. Okay. Very good. Okay, now where am I going now? Where's Daddy going? Throw away poo-poo. Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay, do you want to talk to the people, baby?
Yeah.
You want to talk on the microphone? Over there? Go talk to the red light.
Okay, Daddy.
Say hi, everybody.
Yes.
Yeah? Say hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
Say love you, Grandma.
I love you, Grandma.
Okay.
Daddy.
Yes, baby.
Daddy phone.
Guppy phone?
He's the
Yeah? Okay, go get it.
This.
You want the headphones?
His phone.
Okay, sit. Oi! Oi! Up. Can you not balance? There you go. Headphones. There you go. Okay, I can't hear the game anymore. What was it doing? Dying. So set him a match. What are we going with here? Maybe ruin? Let's check this out. We can go below and it drops down above. I mean, that should be a surprise to you guys. You're all very clever. So down by 2, I think that'll do. Oh, nope. The cascade took our double away. Matched it for us. Oh my goodness, look at all the stuff that's raining down. It's raining bones. For Shegorath, it's raining bones. For the first time, raining bones and flesh.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello,
Hello, Guppy. Of course, now that it's raining bones and we're matching it all. Oh, there, our Skelly came back. Perfect. Alright, we could really use some gold to distribute that experience we're getting. My goodness, so much damage.
Daddy.
Yeah?
Daddy call Daddy.
Daddy call Guppy. Here, you try.
Mimi, you want
Yeah. My toddler has absconded with my headphones. She's sitting on my lap and claiming my stuff like she does. What are we gonna do here?
See your yellow tape.
Yellow tape?
See? Tape, Daddy.
Yes, baby. Tape. Okay.
Tape
Okay.
first. Look, Daddy. Tape first.
It's very nice, baby. I'm glad you did that. Or I guess I'm glad you noticed.
Look, Daddy. Tape first.
Yeah. Oh, looks like something matched itself for me. It's still there. So if we go over and then down. Blammer. Very nice. See how we pulled that one down for a double? So you can see this is a very complex puzzle game, and I really like well-crafted puzzle games. And as terrible as some match, ow, that's my nipple! As terrible as some match 4 games can be, or match 3 games, this one is quite a gem, if you'll pardon the expression. What are you doing? There's both of my nipples! Stop pushing out my nipples! Your fingers are sharp! You're so weird. Who taught you to be so weird? Why are you so weird? She's torturing me! Stop! You're not supposed to push on it hurts. Your fingers are sharp. Why do you keep doing that? You're supposed to be nice to Daddy!
Bye, Daddy.
Bye-bye, baby. Are you going away? Do you have to go back to your people?
Yeah, people.
Yeah, people. Okay.
Oh no, look, Daddy, my shoe.
Your shoe is stuck. Who will rescue you? If only there was somebody you haven't been torturing for the past minute to pull you out from under the table!
Daddy, help.
What were we doing? Torturing our toddler? Yeah, that sounds right.
Daddy,
That sounds right.
Daddy, help.
Why should Daddy help? You didn't help Daddy. You were so mean to me.
Oh no, my shoe. I just take off shoe.
Your shoe is off?
Shoe off.
Okay, will you say sorry for torturing Daddy's nipples?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that as an admission of guilt. Up. There's your shoe. There's your little slippy. Yeah, let's fix that. And here I thought I'll just do some live streaming because the girls are sleeping and I'll have so much time for activities. When you wake up every time! And then I get loud.
Oh no, look, Daddy.
What?
My shoe.
Where?
Shoe fall down.
No, it's completely fine, and you're fine. It's fine. There you go. It's fine. All better. I am just too blessed. Too blessed. Yeah, huh? Okay. Bloop bloop. Double match. And we'll line up our next double. Maybe with meat? Could it be the carne? Over, down. So there's 3 of 4. 3 of 4. Yes, over and up. Bloop bloop. Perfect. Okay, that gets some of our buddies back. We'll drop some bone meal. Looking good, bone daddy. And bloop bloop. Perfect. Did we get those guys back yet? No. Okay, we'll go ahead and... It looks like, oh, those, maybe they aren't deaths. Maybe they're actually new monsties for us to defend our domain with. You can see the overall view here, but it's too much information for me to take in live, so we'll just go ahead and pop all of these because you can sort of look for your chance to use them at just the right moment, or you can just kind of spam them to the best of your ability. And with the amount of cooldown reduction we have available to us, thanks to matching and double matching these here scrap tokens, we're able to spam those abilities, which is always something I appreciate. I wonder... No, I don't think I will. Double. Perfect. Okay, and we'll work that into another double. Perfect. Now what? That's a double waiting to happen. I tell you, it just keeps on coming up heads for me. Double. Bloop bloop. Perfect. We'll set that one up. Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Oh, we lost another monstie. What's this? Trey the Hangry. A Zambus. Thank you, baby. A present for me! Oh boy, it's a mommy. So take that one. And a daddy. A daddy and a grandpa! Thank you, baby. That's a lovely present. Here, give it to Daddy. Give it to Daddy. Okay, look away. Look away. Look away. It's a present for Guppy! Okay. She, ho ho ho, baby! She loves giving out presents right now. She's playing Santa Claus, I think. She just said ho ho ho. You're giggly. You are giggly little woman. Okay, let's do another double A. Perfect. That's again gonna help us out. And it looks like we can actually buy another zombie. So we'll just let him roam. As I mentioned, unassigned monsters. You are so loud right now, baby. Unassigned monsters will find something to do. They will patrol my dungeon. So everything's out of order now. Well, we kind of messed that one up, but that's okay. We still got a base amount of reward, RP, and silver lions from that one. So what are we looking at now? Let's do a bone match, and I've already messed it up. Okay, so bloop, and it's still gonna work. Still gonna work. Perfect. That is just delightful. A very nice double and instant resurrection. Happy Merry Christmas, baby! What did you bring? It's a pink bear! Oh, that's so nice. Here, you try. And what else? It's the same grandpa and the same mommy.
Same mommy?
And the same daddy as last time. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Thank you, baby.
Daddy, this one.
Which one? The cap?
Cap.
Cap?
Cap.
There you go. Cap.
Maybe this one, Daddy?
Yeah? Here, let me give you a present. Okay. Happy Merry Christmas, baby! Try. Grandpa.
Gabby.
A guppy? Okay, that can be a guppy.
Gabby hat.
Guppy hat. Okay, I see a nice multi-opportunity here. So let's just grab these. Bloop. Daddy present. Looks like we lost a bone, Daddy, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Guppy present? Uh-huh. You ready? Happy Merry Christmas, baby!
Did you?
You're welcome! Did you is how she says thank you, just so you know. A punky! Okay, okay. Who's dead? Everybody's fine. We're all fine. Everything is fine. How are you? Farfignugan. So,
This.
what shall we?
This.
Bloop. And bloop. Maybe more along. Make Chino. I totally meant to do that. That was awesome, and it was all planned out by me. Definitely not luck. All skill, no luck. You what? Yeah, no luck. No luck. Make Chino, make skill, make the triple matches. You want me to make Chino? Chino is cheesy noodle, and it is the only thing she wants to eat right now. Yes, very hot Chino. Yeah? If you use terms like that to describe mac and cheese, people are gonna think you're weird, Guppy. Okay. Make a cheat Guppy. Okay, you got it. Alright, it is just raining resources right now, so we'll drop a little bone nugget and see what we can accomplish here. That's a double waiting to happen. Let's see. W, that's right. W is a letter. Good job, Guppy. Actually, we could do it this way. Everything changed. Now what do we do? That'll work. Bloop, bloop. Okay, good. Both of our deadites got revivified, and that'll do some nice healing for everyone. And we'll try to recover everything else in time. Speaking of, we could use some cooldown modulation on the old hyperdrive, and by that nonsense, I actually mean I need to match some scrap. So, let's see what we can do about that. Go for ruins. Man, it is just raining resources right now. That is delightful. If we could just match this, that'd be great. Perfect. Was that a triple? I think it was. Beautiful. Chino. Okay, I think I need to go. Chino fall down. I think I need to go make some food for my daughter now. So I might have to end the live stream right now. There we go. XP. Yeah, idea? What's your idea, baby? Oh my goodness, so much is happening. What can we do? What can we do? And then... And then, perfect. A nice dope blade. That's gonna fall and make something happen. So we'll go ahead and, oh, I guess I might have messed that up. Anyway, that's ready again. A little more damage for our enemies. Always appreciated. Healing for our friends, and we can buy another Skelly Archer. Perfect. We do have a pretty good number of monsters running around our ruins at this time, and I certainly don't mind that at all. Ooh, a fedora! Not only is this good for tipping to Milady, but if we can match this, we can upgrade our hat right here, the Faded Fedora, which passively adds a 0.25 times multiplier when matching loot or ruins. Not bad at all, and there we have our match set up. And here we accomplish a double match just for swag strats, and we redo all those items. Beautiful, wunderbar, he said with great relish. And mustard. Up the courage to go for another double match. Oh, could it be? What to my wondering eyes should appear, but perchance the... Nope, never mind. Oh my goodness, it's raining skellies. Blammer! That was an insane amount of skellies we just used to accomplish absolutely bum diddly. So, where do we go from here? That is a double waiting to happen. Go ahead and move that down, and then move that over, and that over, and that down, and a double for a ×3 multiplier. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, yeah, I did say I was going to take off, and it sounds like my toddler has not forgotten that I'm supposed to be making her some chino. So let's do one more double match here. Right. Yeah. Maybe down. Yeah. There we go. A triple. Beautiful. And now we close out of the game. Abdicate. Quit. So that'll be ready for us next time, and I hope you're ready for this as well. Let's do a quick roundup on the comments. It looks like I got nobody other than Inksel. It was nice listening to you, listening to me, pictures of you, pictures of me. And I'll see you guys all next time. Let me give the stream a few seconds to finish off, and then we'll call it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm sleepy. I got so much stuff going on. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Guppy, say bye-bye.